In order to achieve air superiority, the Air Force calls for a trend reversal regarding choices made in the past, quickly returning its F-35 and Eurofighter fleets, at least to the number of aircraft it has carefully studied before. If you want to be relevant, we need technology and adequate numbers. The Italian Air Force has always believed that the F-35 aircraft is the most advanced weapon system available today. It is important to continue to guarantee an irreplaceable capability for aspiring Air Force to be strategically relevant and decisive, especially for operating in conflict scenarios where we may be called upon to face a heavily armed counter determined to impose itself by any means possible. The F-35 Lightning is a multi-role stealth aircraft featuring the latest technology flown by the Royal Navy and RAF. Although based at RAF Marham in Norfolk, the airline also operates from two of Britain's new Queen Elizabeth-class carriers and other land bases. In addition to its short takeoff and vertical landing capabilities, the F-35's unique combination of stealth, state-of-the-art radar, sensor technology, and electronic warfare systems make it a true fifth-generation fighter. We are very proud to be able to build on and continue our delivery of support to the UK Lightning fleet with our industry partners. We will support the continued growth of the UK Lightning Force over the coming years by providing skills and industry expertise on the F-35, together with our partner Lockheed Martin, while pursuing opportunities to drive efficiencies across the wider UK combat air portfolio in which BAE Systems is involved. In a few years, we will be flying between 500 and 600 F-35s in Europe, and less than 100 of them will be US fighters. What a great opportunity to capitalize on the logistics and maintenance environment of each other. At the same time, he said, the F-35 program needs to work to ensure it gets the right parts and other materials to the right places, so those maintenance centers can do the work it needs on the plane. The military wants to be able to do more maintenance work on the F-35 in its own organic or internal facilities. But to do that, it needed access to more Lockheed Martin proprietary data about the fighter, which has resulted in years of disputes with contractors. The supply chain contract under consideration would cover all F-35s worldwide, including those flown by the US, partner nations, and foreign military sales customers. The performance-based logistics contract will cover all of the companies involved in the F-35 supply chain. It's not just Pratt & Whitney F-35 engine manufacturer Lockheed Martin, it's going to involve the entire industry. The hope is to increase performance and speed, as well as reduce costs. Such an agreement would differ from previous transactional agreements which were time-consuming, for example, allowing the option to repair parts instead of replacing them with new items. Convincing ourselves that everything we witness is an isolated, distant, and unrepeatable event is a fatal mistake that we must not make. Suffice it to say that the war zone is like a crow flying from Italy as Brenner from Lampedusa, i.e. from the northern part of Italy to the southernmost island. Unjustified aggression has also demonstrated how our country can react immediately with great determination, swiftly activating the national military complex. The Air Force asserts that it has a high level of professionalism and responsiveness, maintaining a credible defense and deterrence tool that multiplies the efforts of a Eurofighter fighter contingent in carrying out missions in record time. The UK's fleet of state-of-the-art F-35 Lightning fighter jets will continue to receive support thanks to a new contract to get them ready for global operations. The combined Royal Navy and RAF stealth jets will be maintained and supported under the £161 million contract. Based at RAF Marham, home of the UK Lightning Force, the investment supports around 140 jobs in the UK. Providing support for the F-35 fleet through 2027, the arrangement offers the UK more freedom to operate the aircraft, increases the number of flight hours available, and provides mission-critical planning, training, and maintenance capabilities. A final hypothesis, of which there are many, since the early 21st century, has been dangerously dismissed as anachronistic and can no longer be repeated. but recent history has instead been forced as a dramatic current. Well, with persistence, competence, and experience, the Air Force has always steadfastly advocated the need to equip itself with advanced weapons systems, even when the F-35 was unjustly demonized by many as a useless waste. Taxpayer resources, downplaying how air combat, more than any other sector, has always been a clash of technologies.